Good evening to participants from India and other participants, maybe good morning, good afternoon, or it may be late night. I, Sandeep Wankhede from TRIZ Asia and ASSMS College of Engineering, welcome you all for this 25th chapter of TRIZ Talks. You all know that this is a chapter wherein we introduce and invite the experts from the TRIZ fraternity, and they share their experiences with this. This is a very informal session, so participants, whenever you feel that you have any question, you can just raise your hand. I'll provide you to allow the mics, so you can unmute yourself, but let it go with the pace and comfort of today's speaker, Tanasak Pengue. And just to say that he is a TRIZ specialist with a vast experience in applying TRIZ across various industries. So I would request now Tanasak to take over the session and please introduce yourself and then continue with your very interesting topic, that is TRIZ Generative AI.
Okay, thank you. And yes, again, good evening, good morning, and I'm not sure people from some rest, some country. I'm Thanasak Phungwa from Thailand. Today I will I like sharing what I'm trying to do during past year about TRIZ and generative AI. During my presentation, if you have some question, you can ask anytime. I like to present like a informal style today. I'm level 4 and I got a level 3 maybe since last 17 years ago. And I work in TRIZ only as a consultant in Thailand. I provide training and consulting for the problem solving and innovation. By the way, since last year, I start to learn about generative AI, and I found it's maybe it's useful to bring generative AI and apply with TRIZ tool to assist during learning or during the problem solving. And sometimes I found, in some case, I found the generative AI can help us to to support during we develop the new TRIZ tools. It is my develop my own model for TRIZ in Thailand that I use for my student. I try to make an infographic in one picture about all of TRIZ tool here. When I have to discuss with my client, like how come and how it's work for TRIZ. It's only this one, this picture. So it's only the analyze of the problem and almost of you know about TRIZ tool. And what is different from another TRIZ provider may be different because I try to separate out the resource in self system and search resource. On most of you are maybe familiar with the resource analysis. The resource analysis itself is a system resource, but in my experience during the last 15 years of consulting, I found the complete project or the success project, maybe 50% of people here, they have their own the good background of the problem. So when the good people who have a very good experience with the project come to, so I asked about what the opinion to solve the project. I asked them to brainstorm. So this is not recognized by TRIZ society, but I found it's very useful. I call it self-resource. So, but I did not bring that resource to solve the problem directly. I try to create some systematic that almost all resource have to modify to achieve the key problem or to come over the contradiction. So this is my model. This model is I'm created before generative AI, and then This year I have a lot of paper, good or not good paper, but I try to tell people or my friend in this society that when we combine generative AI and TRIZ, is very helpful. And you may or may not see my work, the TRIZ and the generative AI example of prompt. Actually, this paper, can I switch to this one? This paper, when I start to create it, and in the first version, is like engineering works. Is in the last year in June, I and my client try to apply it and try to send to many people. This is work. Let's try and let's come together. Let's find the weak point of generative AI, and when combined with TRIZ. This is the first version in June last year, and the latest version is the third version. Third version is this year. I work with Dr. Robert Adunga to create this one. But anyway, many people use my work with like they try to jump to the same example of prompt only. Less people try to read what objective of my work. My work, it try to like bring all people together, and let's say this is example. You can modify, you can create your new own, or you can refer or no need to refer to my work. This is my objective. But many people come to the example of prompt and then use this prompt only. This is not my objective. And you can see what the evolution from the first one. I can show you some prompt. In the first last year, the prompt of function analysis is only three, is a few words here. And this year for function analysis is maybe 1 page. I did not say that it's too long of the prompt in generative AI is good one, but because of the component of prompt and the prompt technique that I learned during the year is already included in this work. It's like what's the prompt technique? Let me show you. Like a prompt technique of zero shot prompting, I did not use in my work. I use only row prompting, a few shot prompting, chain of thought I use a lot, and step by step. So the latest work is better than, but I still think about the next work of the TRIZ and generative AI prompt. Okay, I'm back to my PowerPoint. And this year I went to South Korea to present about the generative AI and TRIZ, but I'm focused on the interaction with human. I did not try to make generative AI and run fully automatic to solve the problem. I still need people to join in each phase or in the end of each TRIZ tool to make the validation and make decision during going to next tool. Anyway, my client now, they use the function of AI like a agentic. They already done all TRIZ tool and just put a problem and wait for like a 10 minutes and get the answer. But the result is not good. I still, my point is we still need to put human in this loop. So I will continue more faster. I think you may would like to see how it's work for my prompting. Could you please raise your hand Anyone already tried my prompt? Just let me know in chat or something. Anyone already tried my prompt? So, okay. This is how.
Tanasak, just for your information, that there may not be the people who know TRIZ very well. There are some people who are just interested in learning TRIZ.
Oh, yeah.
They want to explore it. So many of them may not have yet gone through. But of course, we do have some people who know TRIZ as well.
Okay.
So yeah, just for your information.
Okay. Okay. This I bring some this PowerPoint from some source here. This can show you how generative AI work and can be like make a hallucination, but is if we use it in right way, it can help us to make a very good information. But if we don't know how to use, if we don't know the prompt technique, we may facing of the hallucination. From this statement, I think every people can feel for this what next word can be. I think 100 people can speak in very same word or similar word like this. So generative AI is already trained in the same way. They train in text, but almost people actually like me in last year when I first tried to generative AI, I tried to use the LLM and I tried like ask ChatGPT to calculate the mathematics. This I just know later that I use it in wrong way. So we should understand the principle behind the generative AI, how it work about the LLM and how prompt work. So the hallucination is now is like for problem solving and the invention process. I think all of people in TRIZ or not TRIZ, when we try to solve a problem, and then go to the generative AI, they try to ask the answer directly to AI, and almost of them found the answer is not correct, and we call it like a hallucination. And some of them don't want to use AI again. So I can show you like this. It's like some people come here and like if we have like a incomplete of dyeing wood from green, maybe too small, sorry. Please analyze root cause. Almost all people try to do like this. Sorry, now it generates two versions. Okay, and AI try to generate the word without understanding to us, and some people like a very high experience or they know the deep knowledge about how to make the wood, the drying wood. They said this is not correct, something like this. So the prompt we use like this is called like a zero shot prompting. It's not so good, and I will bring you to my prompt how it's work, and maybe it's not work in the future. Let's continue to my prompt. This is a root cause analysis, so I will go to root cause analysis. I think root cause analysis is very common, even you're familiar with TRIZ or not, or general the problem solving technique, like why analysis or the other or Six Sigma itself. So in my prompt, most of my friends in Germany call me the Mr. Think Before Prompt, because I very strong mention that don't try to ask generative AI without thinking. This is where now my nickname for them, they call me Mr. Think Before Prompt. But this is very good step to plan, plan to prompting before you talk with the AI. So let's see what is in each step in my prompt. This is very important. The first one is I draft the context of root cause analysis here, and the first step, I ask the user what is the problem they need to solve. This is very general. But in my country, the problem when they try to analyze the root cause is we lack of the knowledge of scientific and engineering principle. When people or engineer or researcher try to brainstorm for the root cause, they bring just what they know. They never look back to the principle. So this prompt I create with my pain point in my country. So the next step, I ask AI, please identify scientific or engineering principle that relevant to the problem in the first step. And in my country, almost of them will ask need to refer to someone like an expertise. So in the third step, please determine the expertise that who may relate or high experience with this problem. So this prompt is designed not only for root cause analysis, but try to solve the pain point during the team solve the problem. And the next one, we're going to analyze the root cause. This prompt, and now in the GPT store, and GPT store here, if you need to find my GPT is the same thing that I show you the prompt. It's just custom GPT. You put something a long text or prompt behind and make the user who no need to prompt that long text can use very easy. Now this GPT we have people use over 1,000 is too high for this topic, but maybe my student use a lot. And I will back to the prompt here. So another step is, this is very interesting. Step number 5, maybe the sequence of step can be changed in the next future. I adding the investigation guideline because of I don't want to make my engineer work with AI and analyze the root cause in front of laptop only. I need them to go to the workplace or in the production line to investigate, same as they have experience during the previous analysis. So I create this step to make AI like give the guideline which area should be go to take the data, and that kind of data how to or what kind of measurement they should use. So this step is very good for my student. Another step is just like a containment action and corrective action. So I can show, now we show you about root cause analysis, but now I will show you by my custom GPT. It's same thing that you can download the prompt, and you can use prompt. If you use the Chat GPT Plus, you can use this custom GPT. So I'm continue with the wait a minute. I will copy this problem, and then we continue for root cause analysis again. So then we start the. Oh no, this is not first step. This is second step, but it's okay. They identify the relevant scientific and engineering principle here. So people can review, and if it's not correct, you can discuss with AI. But if correct, you can continue. And then we go to next step about determine the expertise. If yes, we go to next step. And now they're going to analyze the potential root cause. And we can go to the next step for investigation guideline. This is very useful. Which area of drying process or in the oven we should go to analyze. So and when we compare with the actual work, when we try to analyze the root cause, when we have or haven't have the engineer who should know something about the problem, but like in this case, we should have people who understand about the heat or thermodynamic or what kind of wood, but we have only electrical engineer in our plant. When we use root cause analysis with use the prompt technique, actually in the step number 1 is some kind of role prompting technique. But I did not identify the role or identify the mechanical engineer, the expert for thermodynamic. No, I call the relevant principle or people who relate to the problem. So this is another derivative of role prompting technique. So I think it works faster, and people now cannot use the result of AI directly. They should verify the output of AI, but they can work faster and maybe more complete of the job. And in this case, we usually take about a week or a month for solve the problem, but now we can make decision in some minute, and we can finish decide what should do to solve this problem maybe in an hour. So this is root cause analysis by generative AI, and root cause analysis is a part of problem analysis in TRIZ tool. And TRIZ tool itself have a lot of maybe 30 or 40 tools set of the tools, and half of them may be used for analyze, and another half used for solve the problem. Next, I will show you the prompt about create something, a new idea. So now I'm go through the root cause analysis. Next, I will show you about this one. You may interesting about the result for non-engineering. I'm not sure how many people who join today is have a work is not related to engineer. But when TRIZ try to approach to the area that for me, like for media and for nurse, I mean for medical purpose, that they communicate without engineering term. The TRIZ tool is not easy for them, especially when we scan and we try to find the result. Result mean whatever else it can help us to generate new idea. For TRIZ, we use like a substance, field, time, space, information, something like this. But for non-engineering, that term is very difficult for them. So we have researched a lot about what kind of resource for non-engineer. But in the last 20 years, I found only 2 or 3 research and may not apply for my client. In this case, for generative AI, we can make it very easy. We can use this prompt. This prompt is also you can find and you can use for free for my paper. But you need to understand what the role of each tool. The non-engineering is here. Dr. Robert Adunka bring out of the certified of level 1, level 2, level 3 is another. This is another tool that's still developing, but it's useful. Resource for non-engineering is here, and again, I will use GPT to easier to demonstrate for you. Non-engineer. Wait a minute. The GPT store is not easy to use, so I have I bring and list it out like this. It's like this. If we need to find a group of resource from education or media advertisement, let's see. Okay. They can bring some result that AI can try to compare with the original TRIZ like this. The content is look like substance, audience look like field, media channel look like space, something like this. So people in the field that he or she is not engineer and can understand easier than to apply TRIZ. This is powerful of generative AI with TRIZ tool. But and again, the result itself is when we need to like create something new, I mean new idea. We have our own experience, but sometimes we need to look for the source of idea. So in TRIZ we call it resource. This is not only resource to build something like a product or process, but this is a resource to help us to create the idea. So this is a interesting one. The next one. Do you have some question with before I demonstrate the next tool? Or in my list, you can select any tool I can demonstrate to you. You can select and I can show you in, okay. Very important, next. The 40 principle. This is the most popular TRIZ tool, but what I need to tell you before we go wrong. Some of generative AI is like we have a reference of data is very too long, like a scientific effect database and 40 principle and 76 standard solution. In the user interface, not only user interface, when we input some text here, we prompt here is a limit of number, limit of word is actually is called limited of the token. So our TRIZ tool is too long. And if you try to call like a 76 standard solution here, do you know TRIZ? And it's no very popular. But do you know 76 standard solution. It's still share the familiar, but it's wrong because it is not trained very well for 76 standard solution for any generative AI. Even ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Amazon Cloud is go wrong. We have to use another technique. It's called RAG. RAG is the retrieval augmented something. I don't remember. So three of TRIZ tool, we should be aware when we use generative AI is the scientific effect, 40 principle and 76 standard solution. You cannot text directly to generative AI. Actually, you can text and they try to answer, but it's wrong. So this is, I should mention before. So the next one, I show you about 40 principle and contradiction method. This is very popular for TRIZ. Anyway, if you try to use the AI before you understand TRIZ tool, you may lose to understand how invention skill what is, and because of a lot of TRIZ tool here. Before use generative AI with TRIZ, you should understand the principle of each tool first, and you can select then you can select the right tool. So this is very long prompt. This is 2 pages of prompt, 2 or 3 pages. So I will copy my prompt here. Sometimes I include my page number. I forget to delete it. Very long prompt. And you should delete if I use my PDF, so it's something is like this. But if you download from my research case, what do you get is it is Microsoft Word. Even it called like a PDF, but actually it's Microsoft Word. You can edit or you can delete my name and you put your name, no problem. I'm okay. And so this is prompt of 40 principle. 40 principle itself is not like a almost correct, but not complete. It is less of hallucination for 40 principle. So the first step, which we should give the problem statement. So we kind of like step 1. We will use the what problem? I will use this problem. I still use the same example. So I try to follow 3 steps to identify the contradiction, and then identify the key problem. Key problem is a problem that stand over the contradiction, and they try to solve the problem with assist of the TRIZ 40 principle that Ashler, who developed TRIZ, have provided to TRIZ society for a long time. Like the principle number 19 and 36, like this. We should do the phase transition to solve our problem. This is the TRIZ 40 principle. And then AI can suggest you like how to solve problem like this. You can read it. like they recommend to do the periodic action to do the like a cycle of heating and rest some time for drying the wood. This is good and bad for the beginner. For TRIZ beginner, you should try to solve problem by yourself. But in the for business purpose, we cannot wait for a week or a month. You can use AI to assist and get you some idea first, like this. This idea may be the good idea or may be not a good idea, but it's a part of our team. If we have 5 engineer now, you have engineer number 6, his name Generative AI, who understand TRIZ and can use the 40 principle, and just give you an idea that you have to evaluate this idea is good or not. This is 40 principle for TRIZ. By the way, I have one prompt that's very important. If you saw my presentation, I can say the weak point is when we give AI about our problem statement. If we give the very good problem statement, AI will analyze and give us very good results too. But if we give a very not so good of the problem statement, AI, because of its understand text. So can you please share the article? Which article? Sorry, which article? Did you mean this one? If this one, you can download from my ResearchGate. You can use this QR code. But if you mean this slide, I can share you later. Yeah. Okay. I will show you very important for me, for my side, but for other people may not important. I call problem review and definition. This one is not TRIZ tool and it's not problem solving tools, but it's very important. I recommend everyone to try this prompt. Even this prompt or the GPT also have the GPT for this is for free. So you can go to the problem definition. Like this. But what and how it works for this prompt? This prompt is like the representative of the problem solving consultant. This prompt will help you to refine the problem to be the well-defined of the problem statement. But it takes some time. I will show you. So I will back to sorry. We use this problem as the original problem. Almost all engineers they like to state the problem like this, but when you use this prompt or this GPT, they will the AI will not give you the answer or analyze anything, but AI will ask back to know more detail about the problem like this. So you have to answer to AI. And a very long answer, I will not show you now because it take about 20 or 30 minutes. I will do another thing for you here. I will ask AI to demonstrate the example for you. So let's see. From the very simple problem statement, let's see. Now it's asked by themselves and give answer by itself. So here, this is a new problem statement. If you give the right detail about your problem, you will get the right problem statement. And again, if you use this problem statement back to the root cause analysis, the root cause may change a little bit from previous, because now generative AI understand more. They get more context of number of text here is maybe double, and actually generative AI don't understand the logic or reasoning behind this text, but because of you have too many words, so the mechanism to put some word and generate the context for you is like a more accurate and more possibility for some word that did not show you if you use only very short of this statement. I can show you. Root cause analysis. So if you remember the detail of the text that generate for us in the previous of the same problem, but for the original problem statement, it shorter than this one. And maybe the content or the meaning may be deeper than the previous. So I recommend to use this one. But people don't like to do because it takes too long time, about 20 minutes. It's like you talk with a consultant or doctor. It takes time. But if give you for very useful for problem definition statement. So yeah, and again, the result of the generative AI is belong to what you input to or what you prompt to them. So if the result is not good, could you please do not say AI work is not work. The one is your prompt. Another one is your input. So if your input about the problem statement is not so good, the analysis of the root cause is not good too. So, and I will show you another the tool that I developed, but this is could you please be aware this is not the formal in the body of knowledge of TRIZ tool. This is not standard yet, but maybe it can solve it can help you to solve the problem. I call the function redirection. Function redirection is somewhere here. Yeah, it's very easy from that, but because of in the TRIZ is not state this kind of tool. When we try to achieve our goal or to solve the problem, to solve the contradiction or whatever, but people try to achieve the goal with almost of resource in our brain or in our hand. The redirection of function is the concept of if we try to do something like a divide our job to be small tasks, we may achieve more easier This is the very easy concept, but this concept was proposed to TRIZ community in the last 6 years ago. The TRIZ master Alex Lubinsky he comment is very good one, but you need to research more. At that time, I have no AI, and I think to do the research for this tool, I need to spend for more 10 years. So it's impossible at the time. But for now, generative AI era, we have tool that to make the function redaction, and I can make it happen in just a minute. Let's see. So I will put the new problem statement. I need to dry wood more faster. I'm sorry for my English. I'm not good in English. Yeah. So it's try to like from high to reach the drying process itself. It's try to create something for you like a breaking task to be small tasks or to be like a auxiliary function to achieve the drying of wood in a shorter of time. This is and again, this is not I did not discuss with the TRIZ community yet. Is my develop, but it's useful for my student and my client. So I share to you today. So what next? Any question? I did not see the question now. Oh, this one, the resource analysis is a very good one. The resource analysis is for existing system. You need to analyze the process. It's a very long process when you try to analyze something to solve the problem. But if you use this prompt is called resource analysis. Yeah. This prompt is very long, but it's like how can I say? It's the tricky one. If I can show you what is. I just translate from my example. It's too long because it's long example. It's an example to brew the coffee, and I just give AI to understand what the resource analysis in terms of substance, in terms of field resource, time, space, information resource, and then I just the useful prompt just only this one. Another one is just a example, so I can show you by GPT. And don't worry, you can use my prompt and or use the GPT, the same result, same. Even you use with Gemini or Claude, it is a little bit different, but the same meaning. Resource analysis. Yeah. For resource analysis in TRIZ, you need to scope very well what the system you need to analyze for resource. But for AI, you can put a problem statement. I will show you. I'm not sure what is good or not. I will show you. Because this is our system, just have a problem. The AI understand this is your system that has the problem. But when you talk with me or another TRIZ instructor, they not allow you to do this. But AI understand. They try to analyze what is the component of this system and what is the parameter of this system. And usually to do this by manual, for my student, it take about a half day, over 3 hours to do this. But by AI, you can analyze any kind of system or problem in just a few seconds. So this is the we have the engine that now is drive TRIZ, I think now faster and very effective. So now in the last 10 minutes, I should wait. I wait for some question for you now. I think I demonstrate on most of I plan today.
Dear participants, you can unmute yourself and ask your question directly.
Sandeep sir, thank you. Can I take the first one?
Sure, sure. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Sandeep sir. Thank you, Mr. Sanak. I mean, it's very interesting to see your endeavors in training the AI model with the trees knowledge of principles, 40 principles, and all the analytical techniques, critical thinking related techniques. And definitely, with this brief presentation, it is, I mean, the message is clear that AI tool will enable to gather all possible data which is available with the tool, so that everything is at your disposal to analyze and find out the proper solution for the problem which your client or any company is having. One question came to my mind, which I thought I will ask you, that now that time is saved in gathering data and etc. However, which is the best solution? Because AI may give multiple solutions to one problem based on all the strength of the AI data and information. But which is the best and optimal solution, which can be reproduced, which can be repeated, where actually human intervention or your expert knowledge must be coming to the use, that yes, now this is the best solution for that particular client and for that particular problem. So can you just throw some light on that based on your experience in the real life scenarios?
Yeah, thank you for your question. For the idea evaluation, now currently for my student and my client, I still use manually because of they have a context of business on another kind of criteria that is a big impact if we make a wrong decision or we make a decision with hallucination by AI. I can show you this one. I have my own GPT that for evaluate the project, but sorry, I cannot remember the name, so I have to search. But time to time when I repeat the event, I show you what the behind this one. This is evaluation of the innovation project, and the prompt itself is just like put the score and break the detail of score in like this. Our criteria is the creativity or impact to business, something like this. But time to time when I use this one, maybe because my prompt is not so good. This one I developed since early this year. The score when I repeat the same project is always changed. So I decide to use the AI for evaluation of idea or the project for screening only. I did not make for the final decision or for the letter, like a pitching and management or replacement of the management decision. I did not do in that way yet. Yeah, this is my situation.
Okay, but there is a possibility that you can evaluate multiple options, or rather this AI model is gradually learning to do that, if I can say correctly.
Yeah.
Maybe it will mature and then it will give more optimal solution to the problem.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. And it's very interesting to see how the generative AI is being complementing to TRIZ. Thanks for that.
Welcome. If some people familiar with chain of thought, in every my paper, I almost write about this tool is amazing. This because the all of TRIZ tool in only one TRIZ tool cannot solve the problem. If you finish one tool like a function analysis, you have to carefully analyze the result, and then you bring something to the next tools. It's for the generative AI is called chain of thought, and chain of thought itself is help us to prevent the hallucination. So I very amazing with for Azure that he make amazing tool that now very fit with generative AI.
I have a question, if you could kindly answer it. I am engaged in teaching trees to undergraduate students who are actually artists, who are in art and design in a college here in Bangalore, in India. And your idea of the hallucination is quite fascinating because many of them bring many art-related metaphors to the classroom, such as surrealist artists or impressionist artists. Would you elaborate on how exactly the idea of hallucination fits into the problem-solving flow that you have defined? Thank you.
Okay, this is very good question. In our left-hand side during problem analysis, we should be aware about the hallucination. We should follow the analyze the problem, rely on the scientific principle. So in our left-hand side, we shouldn't have a hallucination. But in our right-hand side, when we try to solve the problem, I mean creative thinking, hallucination become our friend. I can show you. We have to use the hallucination in the right way. I can show you like this.
Right.
You teach student. I recommend this one first.
Right.
I put the problem here, and finally, because I'm not good in drawing or any kind of graphic, I use AI to do this.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I would like an illustration. Thank you. Yes.
This one.
Yes. Let's see what the illustration is looking like.
This is smart written people. Right. But another one is hallucination is if we can control hallucination in our way. Let's see this one. This one is systematic idea generation.
Okay.
This describe modification code. This one, cluster of trying. This one is actually this is hallucination, but this is what we need. For TRIZ, we need some kind of creative solution, and very much of a lot of creative. So for students is very funny because almost all students is they have no barrier to create something new. But for industry side, for business area, is they try to solve the problem in the same way they have experience. But now, if we use our logic of TRIZ, we bring something from our system, and then we modify. The modified result itself here, almost you can bring it and make use AI to create some picture or some image. So in my class with 30 years old of engineer, a piece of idea like this, it takes about a month. But for AI, you can create any inventive idea just a minute. But for student, for very young student, I have one is good for them. Another one is I'm worried about is AI will drop the creativity skill or not. I'm not sure. I hope you understand what I'm.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes, yes. Last question from me. Would you have any of your students tried linking the output of your tools with something like Midjourney to generate a visual output or a more metaphoric output from the visual domain? Is that something you've tried?
To link automatically, no. But to bring some kind like the invent result and they put this word for like generate image here.
Right.
Yeah, they do this.
Okay.
I'm not sure now is GPT allowed to do this or not. It's okay.
No, it's happening. Yes.
It gives us an idea.
Yes.
It's not exactly drawing, but it gives us the idea.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arvind, for your question, and Tanasag for the appropriate answers. Anyone else would like to ask some question? We are already at 5 o'clock, but we can take a couple of questions if there are.
Finally, I have one question. I want to understand with all this training of the models, what is going to be the end maturity of TRIZ with generative AI? What is that you think will happen in next few years and some years down the line?
I'm sorry. I am not good in English. Could you please speak slowly again?
By training these models to augment TRIZ, finally, how is this going to mature, and what do you see the maturity in the next few couple of years, and how TRIZ will be used by the TRIZ community in next 4 or 5 years using this? How do you see the maturity of the
Next
usage
4
of
5
this?
years. Yeah. We are in the turning point because of I'm very confident in the next few years we have to use TRIZ with AI, but I'm not sure what kind of AI will be coming, the new AI. But another way is some possibility that AI already know TRIZ. It's not only just the TRIZ word, but if they know the logic of TRIZ tool, is possibility to put just the problem to AI and then let them think like the TRIZ specialist or TRIZ master. It will be happen in the next 2 or 3 years.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tanasag.
Yeah.
And then Ishtu. Any other question? A quick one. Okay. So just in case you have some more questions, you can just reach out to info@trizasia.com and we'll pass this question to Tanasag. And I'm sure that he'll spare his valuable time and give the answers to those questions, which will pass on to you promptly. So before we say thank you to Tanasag, I would like to share that this is next TRIZtalks, that is the 26th chapter, would be on September 27. As usual, it will be the last Friday of the month and it will be at 4 to 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And the speaker is Oliver Gerond. and he's an innovation consultant and coach and at Robert Bosch GmbH, Germany. And he's a level 3 professional. And again, he'll be also deliberating with some concepts of TRIZ on how to reduce cost and how to work on patents, etc. Coming back to Tanasak, thanks a lot. You have already brought something very new which is being used. Of course, there won't be anyone who might not have used or who might not be using ChatGPT and other AI tool, but you have given a better perspective to do it, so that how effectively we can do this thing. And that too, you have done with some examples, live examples, and these are like very interesting as well as valuable. And thank you for sparing your time. And, thanks a lot, Mr. Think Before Prompt. And we would like
Thank
to
you.
listen more from you. And thanks for being with us.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes. So with your permission, we'll end this session and stop the recording.